The Bloody Highlighters will be performing Act 5, Scene 3.
I'm Molly, and I will be performing as Balthazar.
I'm Emily, and I will be performing as Watchman number 1.
I will be Watchman number 2. I'm Julia. I'm Sydney, and I will be performing as the Prince.
I am Eleanor, and I'll be performing as Montague.
I'm Camille, and I will be performing as Capulet.
I'm Sydney, and I'll be performing as Friar Lawrence.
I'm Jackie, and I'll be playing as Friar Lawrence.
Is that everyone? Are all actors ready?
I'm the only one who's not in this scene. Like, they're all my...
Here, go ahead. You can be a dead body, too. Just make sure you don't get in the way. Because this is a tomb full of dead bodies, Sammy. So go ahead. If you feel left out, I don't want anyone feeling left out. This is a totally inclusive tomb. Okay. So I'm just going to show I'm going to pan all the dead bodies in the tomb.
So that's why we won't be.
Okay. But your eyes will be closed, Sammy, because you are you've been dead for a while. Okay?
Decaying.
And be careful, Sammy, can you go a little bit more like that way? Yeah, so that people don't step on your head. And is everybody ready? No. What's mine? Okay. Oh, where's Sydney's script? Okay. Yeah, don't step. Yeah, get your hair out of the way, Sammy. There you go. And action.
This is the place where the torch doth burn.
The ground is bloody. Search about the churchyard. Pitiful sight. Here lies the county slain, and Juliet, bleeding, warm, and newly dead. Who here hath lain these trees buried? Go, tell the prince. Run to the Capulets. Raise up the Montagues.
Here is a friar that trembles, sighs, and weeps. We took his mattock and the spade from him as he was coming from the churchyard side.
Great suspicion. Stay the friar too.
What misadventure is so early up that calls our person from our morning's rest?
What should it be that they so shriek abroad? The people in the street just cry Romeo, some Juliet, and some Paris, and all run with open outcry towards our monument.
What fear is this which startles in our ears?
Sovereign, here lies the County Paris slain, and Romeo dead, and Juliet, said before, warm and new killed.
Search, seek, and know how this foul murder comes.
Here is a friar and slaughtered Romeo man with instruments upon them fit to open these dead men's tombs. Oh heavens, look how our daughter bleeds. This dagger hath mistaken, for lo, his house is empty on the back of Montague, and it's missheathed in my daughter's bosom. Oh me, the sight of death is as a bell that warns my old age to a sepulture.
Come unto you, for thou art early up, to see thy son and heir more early down.
Alas, my liege, my wife is dead tonight. Grief of my son's exile hath stopped her breath. What further woe conspires against mine age?
Look, and thou shalt see.
O thou untaught, what manners is this, to press before thy father to a grave?
Seal up the mouth of outrage for a while, till we can know their true descent, and then I will be general of your woes, and lead you to even death. Bring forth the parties of suspicion.
I am the most suspected, as the time and place doth make against me of this direful murder.
And here I stand, both to impeach and purge, myself condemned and myself excused.
Then say at once what thou dost know in this.
I will be brief. Romeo, there dead, and was husband to that Juliet, and she, there dead, that Romeo's faithful wife. I married them in their stolen marriage day, was Tybalt's doomsday, whose untimely death banished the new-made bridegroom from the city, for whom, and not for Tybalt, Juliet pined you to remove that sage of grief from her, betrothed and would have married her poor first, to county Paris. Then comes she to me, and with wild looks bid me devise some mean to rid her from this second marriage, or in myself there would she kill herself. Then gave I her, so tutored by my art, a sleeping potion so took effect as I intended, for brought on her the form of death. Meantime I writ to Romeo that he should hither come as his dire knight to help to take her from her borrowed grace.
Being the time the potion's force should cease. But he which bore my letter, Friar John, was stayed by accident, and yesternight returned my letter back. Then, all alone at the prefixed hour of her walking, came I to take her from the kindred's vault, meaning to keep her closely at my cell, till I conveniently could send to Romeo. But when I came, some minute ere the time of her awaking, here untimely lay the noble Paris and true Romeo dead. She wakes, and I entreated her come forth, and bear this work of heaven with patience. But then a noise did scare me from the tomb, and she, too desperate, would not go with me, but, as it seems, did violence on herself. All this I know, and to the marriage her nurse is privy, and, if aught in this miscarried by my fault, let my old life be sacrificed some hour before his time.
Unto the rigor of severest law.
We still have no need for a holy man. Where's Romeo's man? What can he say in this?
I brought my master news of Juliet's death, and then in post he came from Monte to the same place, to this same monument. This letter he early bid me give his father, and threatened me with death going in the vault, and departed not, and left him there.
Give me the letter. I will look on it. Where is this country's page that raids the watch? Sahara, what made your master in this place?
He came with flowers to strew his lady's grave, and bid me stand aloof. So I did. Anon comes one with light to ope the tomb, and by my master joined him, and then I ran away to call watch.
This letter doth make good the fair words, and here he writes that he did buy a potion of a poor apothecary, and therewithal came to this vault to die and lie with Juliet. Where be these enemies? Capulet, Montague, see what a scourge is laid upon your hate, that heaven finds means to kill your joys with love. And I, for winking at your discords too, have lost a brace of your kinsmen. All are punished.
O brother Montague, give me thy hand. This is my daughter's jointer, for no more can I demand.
But I can give thee more, for I will raise her statue in pure gold. That while Verona by the name is known, there shall no figure at such rate be set as that of true and faithful Juliet.
Of rich shall Romeo's by his ladies lie, poor sacrifices of our enmity.
A glooming peace this morning with it brings, the sun for sorrow will not show his head. Go hence to have more talk of these sad things. Some shall be pardoned and some punished, for never was a story more well than this of Juliet and her Romeo.